Hello, everyone. Good evening. I just wanted to go over something that I've been thinking about with how I've been able to leave my 9 to 5 job and branch out and start to become an entrepreneur successfully for the last 10 years. I was just thinking about what did I do um, differently than everybody else, that friends, people that I went to school with, people that I grew up with. What did I do differently that allowed me to start earning a lot of money at a very young age? And not only that, but what helped me to allow myself to keep um to stay on that road and not wind up back where I was at, where I didn't want to be, which was a dead end job that had me pretty much burnt out over the years, doing a lot of work, and not really being paid for it, what I was worth. Okay. So I just wanted to talk about that because I think people that are on the road to becoming an entrepreneur, or people that want to work online or work for themselves, what it is that you have to do, what are some of the important key factors to get there and to stay on that playing field. And what I realized is that what separated me from the rest was that I was motivated and I had goals that I made sure that I was sticking to. And there were times where I was sidetracked, but for the most part, I want to say 85% of the time, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I had an idea of how to get there. The one thing that I realized that I lacked, that didn't allow me to really um, move as quickly as I wanted to, as far as like online marketing, because I was working for myself, but it wasn't online, is that I did not have the right people in my corner that was able to show me exactly what to do in order to get there. Okay. And that's really important, is having a mentor, because sometimes we grow up and we live in places where there's not a lot of positivity, or people that are one step ahead of you, or maybe even they're not where you're trying to go, and that's not going to allow you to get to where you need to go. So with that said, if you just look around sometimes, you're working at a 9 to 5 job. Normally you're around people that are working a 9 to 5 job. You're not around a lot of entrepreneurs or people with entrepreneurial spirit that wants to get into business for themselves, or that know the route to take to get there. And I realized that that was important. And I realized that people that I knew that were making money were hanging out with people that were making money, or that were looking to make money, or that had an idea or dream, and they were all doing it together as a team. And that's one of the things I stopped doing. I stopped hanging out with people that weren't doing the things that I wanted to do, because I knew that that wasn't going to get me into the direction that I needed to go to be successful, to be able to work from home, to spend more time with my family, to do the things that I love to and enjoy to do. So I just want to let people know that you have to have a mindset. You have to have a goal, a game plan. I remember that when I first started out working from home, I had a list, and it was on my wall. It was inside of my closet, and it was things that I did every day. And then it was like a time frame that I wanted to do it within, and there was a goal at the end, whether it was making this amount of money, or a trip, or starting growing my business. It was just always, I've always had a goal. And I know that that's also important, not to just have it in your mind, but actually to write it down on paper. I've always taken a lot of notes when I was learning something new, or if there was something that I wanted to do. I had it on my calendar. I took a lot of notes. I followed directions. I never was too proud. Okay, I've always wanted to learn more. If there was people around me that knew more, I was inspired, and I was really motivated to push myself to figure out what it was that they were doing or how they were doing it. I wasn't afraid to try new things. And you know, at some point that did get me into trouble. Trying too many things can also hurt you. But um at some point you have to realize when you need to stop and stick with one thing that works and take that thing and run with it. And sometimes you need people to tell you when to stop, but you also need to know um what it is that you really want to do and take that one or two things and just run with that, and then don't stop. Don't let anyone sidetrack you. And I'm only saying this because, you know, like, I'm on Facebook a lot. I network with people a lot on Facebook, and there's people that are promoting things to me pretty much every day. And if I wasn't strong enough and I wasn't focused on what I wanted to do, I'll be jumping from one thing to another every second of the day. There are like hundreds of new opportunities that come out online daily, and you have to just stay focused on a couple of things and stick with that and become a professional at those things, you know, so that you can make the money. Because what happens is if sometimes you find a sponsor or a mentor and they're jumping around from program to program, because that mentor has been in the pro and been online for so long, they can do that and make money. But you coming in as a newbie, when you're jumping with them from one program to the next, they're making money off of you because you haven't built that team or that following that is going to allow you to build the income that you're looking for when you're jumping from one program to the next. And what I noticed is that when what's going to happen is, which happened to me, I was following a marketing guru and he was jumping from one program to the next and I couldn't keep up. And I noticed that when I turned around 6 months later, I had spent thousands of dollars and I didn't make hardly anything. And he was making a ton of money. And I realized that I didn't have what he had, which was his list, his email list, and he was online for so long, he was able to do that. But then, you know what else I noticed is that I didn't trust him, and I stopped following him in his programs because that's not what I wanted for people that followed me. I didn't want people to follow me from one program to the program he was going into next, and they were losing money because they were following me and they didn't have the following that he had, and they were just losing all the way around the board. So with that said, is you don't want to be jumping from one program to the next and trying to bring a team with you. At some point, they're not going to trust you because they're following you. They don't have the money, nor the list, nor the expertise to bring a team along with them and have people duplicate what it is that you're trying to do. You lose trust in people. So it's best to stick with one or two things. Try as much as possible to master or learn about what it is that you're promoting and make money with that, which, like I said, I believe in my heart e-commerce is easiest and Pure Profit Pro is also easy as well. And spend time mastering those things or building those two things, and then have people duplicate what it is that you're doing. And that's one of the easiest ways to build a business and have a team and help them to do exactly what it is that you do. So I just wanted to give people a little bit of background about how I started making money outside of a 9-to-5 job, how I was able to get to where I'm at now, and what I'm doing to get even further in my business. Just telling my story, showing income proof, but also giving people something that's easy to duplicate so that they can be successful at earning online. And that's what it's all about. Duplication, earning money, and allowing others that are willing to take the chance and the opportunity to do the same thing as you. So I just wanted to leave you with that information tonight. Those that are interested in joining the business, please get a hold of me. My contact information is below. I'll come up with a game plan on what we're going to do as a team to make this work. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to just stick to it, and we're going to push as far as we can to get you to whatever your income goal is, so that you can pretty much leave your full-time job or supplement your income, whatever it is that you need to do. Also, please subscribe to my channel, follow my results, and the information that I'm going to be giving. Please follow me and stay blessed. I'll be giving up I'll have another video tomorrow, and I'll be talking about some things that I even learned, or some things that I've been thinking about, or maybe even some of the questions that I get throughout the day. I'd like to do videos based on that as well. Just to let people know, what's going on, and how I'm doing, and how I'm progressing with this online industry, this new thing that I'm taking on, and I'm going in full-fledged ahead, and I'm looking to inspire others. So thanks so much again for watching my videos. Please stay tuned in, and subscribe, and contact me if needed. So that's all I have for tonight. Have a good evening, everyone. And for those that are in other parts of the world, have a great day.